Happy birthdays as well. You always find the latest courtyard permanent solution. Out of the box.
Hello and welcome to Radio Waves by Todderbert. If you enjoy reviews, comparisons, band scans of new and classic portable radios, then make sure to subscribe and tap the bell icon so you don't miss any of my most excellent videos. In front of us is the XHDATA D-901, and I'm performing an evening medium wave band scan. First school features, second dual size comparison, third will start cruising the evening band. So here it is, the XHDATA D-901. You can pick this up right now on Amazon, I think for $29. Mine had a coupon for $3 off, so yours might too. You might be able to get it down to $26. Amazing bargain. I absolutely love it. So let's look at the features. Left-hand side, we got a floodlight, little switch on the bottom. Turn it on, you can light up your area. Not bad if you need that in emergency. Cool to include that. On the front of the radio, we have XHDATA with a metal placard and a metal speaker grill. Behind that grill, we have a 3.5-inch speaker. Sounds good, by the way. Nice tone. Nice low tone. I like it. Over here, we have an LED display for the MP3 player. D901. Underneath that says radio. There'll be a little red LED that will light up when the radio mode is on. If you look at the band structure, we have FM1, 87 to 108. We have AM band. I believe it says, what does it say on there? 520 to 1730. Odd numbering, but there you go. And then we have shortwave bands 1 through 9. And then over on the right-hand side, we have FM2, which starts out at 64 megahertz and goes to 108. Down below, we have our band selector. You can see we have FM1, 2, AM, and then over here we'll have the 9 shortwave bands, and indicated by the little white indicator there. Right inside of the radio, we have the tuning knob and volume control. Top of the radio, we have some controls. We have some buttons. We have a mode select. This is for the MP3 or Bluetooth mode, and even I think auxiliary mode. Nice. We have backtrack, forward track, pause play, fast forward, rewind. We have a Type-C charge interface. Plug in your cable that's included, and the little red light will come on, charging the internal lithium battery, which is replaceable. Awesome. Love that. We have a switch here, our off and on switch. We have a mode, MP3, Bluetooth in the middle, and radio to all the way to the left. Headphone jack. Awesome for those who love headphones. There are people that have to have headphones for radio, I understand. Over here we got a micro SD card slot to play your favorite tunes, and a USB thumb drive slot as well. And here auxiliary input for small devices and you want bigger sound from the bigger speaker, or if you're listening to shortwave and you want to hook up an antenna, you plug in your Kato T1 or your Sangen AN60 antenna and then string it out 22 feet and you can extend out your shortwave reception. Here's the whip antenna on the back, 26 inches long. That's great. I have great FM reception with this and shortwave as well. They also include a nice carry strap attached to the radio. It is flexible. That's nice when you're trying to stow it away and you're packing it, carrying it. Very thoughtful that they put that on there. You know, a lot of companies don't even bother. That's great that they did that. On the back here, we got a vented case. It's pretty simple, but right here in the battery bay, you got 2 options, which is nice. Go ahead and get this open. They give you a rechargeable 18650 battery that's replaceable. The same battery you find in the D808 shortwave radio. That's the awesome radio here. Has a lot of function. Uses the exact same battery, which is neat. It's a lower capacity. It's 2000 milliamp hour. Some people have a hard time finding this is a unprotected button top. They have a hard time finding these. If you're really good, you can actually jimmy this tab to go out a little bit and it'll accept flat top batteries. And you can just take your favorite Sony battery and this will fit in there. Just make sure you do positive to the right hand side when you're looking at it from the back. But you might be able to do that. I haven't done it with this radio yet, but I've done it with a few other radios, and it works well. The bottom bay is the dry battery bay. Holds 2 D-cell batteries for higher capacity. When you operate the 2 D-cells, make sure to remove the lithium battery. I measured these terminals, and they're hot terminals, meaning that they have the same voltage as this lithium battery, so I don't think you want to mix both battery types when you're operating this radio. So take this one out, put your D-cells in. Just note that you can't operate the flashlight or it might be too dim because the voltage is too low. If you also note, the D-cell battery bay can be a storage spot for your USB cord and your patch cable that comes with the radio. Not bad. Let's go ahead and close it up. And let's do a little size comparison, start cruising the band. Hear what we can hear tonight. Okay, so to the front of the radio, I always have my usual culprits with me. I have the CC Pocket. Now it is 10:41. That's Central Daylight Time, PM. There you go. I'm near Chicago, Illinois. Nice. Next we have the CC Skywave shortwave radio. I'll use this as a frequency checker if I get lost on the band here. It's easy to on the D-901 because it's a DSP chip. You'll be tuning down, you'll hit a station, and you'll go down again, and you'll get the station behind it, like you went the wrong way. So it's just kind of finicky that way, but you can still pick up quite a bit as long as you have the patience. I enjoy that. It's exploration of the dial for sure. Last but not least, we have a deck of cards here. Iron Man, he's the man with the master plan. He loves XHDATA shortwave radios from, can you guess it, China Land, Rocket Man. So you get the idea. Cool. And just so you know, this radio is very lightweight, especially with that lithium battery in there. I love it. So let's go ahead and turn this on and hear what we can hear. So let's switch on top all the way over. Okay, so it's, I did pick up 530. Sometimes it doesn't. It's kind of hard to go back and forth quite a few times. But for the sake of the video, we're going to start at 540. This is WAUK, Jackson, Wisconsin. 70 miles to the north, 400 watts. As you know, internal medium wave antenna is mounted horizontally right about here. And it's bidirectional, so it can pick up stations to the south and the north.
And found that the minimum age requirement of 21 would have prohibited gun
Go down to our next station.
Nearly 1 in 5 crime, violence. The officer.
Still waiting.
Because it's so easy for people to obtain guns illegally. But age limits are
but they're not dumb. And what he's saying here is the world is facing an economic hurricane as the war in Ukraine
Here's 560 WIND Chicago.
And he literally said oil prices are in danger of rising to $175.
When it comes to your next imaging procedure, consider RCI Imaging Center, located across the street from Bruce Moore, First Avenue.
As the country bounces back from COVID and mask mandates are lifted, your business needs a lift too. Promote your company right here, right now. Radio ads connect with 93% of Americans every week. That's more than Google, more than Facebook, more than TV. In fact, radio reaches 20% more millennials than TV. Want more of the people you want to talk to all in one place? Visit iHeartAdvertising.com and get AM and FM working for you. That's iHeartAdvertising.com.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack, but not with
Took me a while to find that. It was 600. WMT, Cedar Rapids, Iowa, 175 miles, 5,000 watts. So it jumped right up there. Not bad though, picked it up.
4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at Zip.
I think we're picking up CFCO, Chatham, Ontario, 630. Yeah, it's pretty weak right now. But yeah, Chatham, Ontario, 310 miles, 6,000 watts.
The advantage would be to the Brewers either playing it or the other team not being able to play it. And people can correct me if I'm wrong, but that's what they told me, and that's what it looked like.
The finicky starts. This is 620, I think.
Yeah, Doug, I appreciate the phone call. Vinny, you know, we've seen inside the park home runs when the ball hits out there on that corner and ricochets the other way.
620 to be TMJ, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. 52 miles north. As you saw, I did tune it down. We were at 630, went down, went to 620. I just expect that to happen.
Obviously a good hold. You do not want to make that out at home plate, but that...
6:30 again.
Yeah, with 2 outs, you might have seen Jason Lane send them. We've seen Jason Lane.
6:40 WMFN, Peatone, Illinois, 75 miles, 1,600 watts. There's WSM 650, Nashville, Tennessee, 434 miles. Not bad. Liking that. Sounds good. It's a good evening for tuning. Let's see, quick pickup 660. I did the other night. Yeah, not tonight.
$51. Must be purchased by 7/3/2022 for travel between 5/16/2022 and 11/14.
670 The Score, WSCR, Chicago.
.com for details.
Home of the Cubs.
At Hannah's Organic Honey, business may be sweet, but they need an e-commerce queen bee to lead the hive. Okay, these jars.
Real tooth that won't decay, looks great, requiring no more maintenance than a normal healthy tooth. Bright dental implants are pain-free, feel completely natural, and look beautiful when you speak, eat, sleep, and smile.
So this is WLW 700, Cincinnati, Ohio, 300 miles. Now you can get 680, you can probably get 690, you just got to play with going back and forth. It jumped to the strongest station, if you noticed, from 670 to 700.
Offers convenient payment plan options. Apply for financing at rightdentalcenter.com and never worry about a healthful...
Presented by AMR, June 9th through the 12th. It's a weekend featuring an international lineup of drivers in an all-out wheel-to-wheel battle. 640 acres on-site camping. Fitting with room to roam. And kids 16 and under are free with a paying adult. Get your tickets at roadamerica.com. Tougher to experience and stay for the race. Road America, America's National Park of Speed.
Here's a little ad I wrote. You might want to do this note for note. Don't worry. Look happy. Main Street 312.
WGN 720, Chicago.
MainStreet312.com have for you the new patient, a teeth cleaning and fluoride treatment and full set of x-rays.
There we go. We got music on CFZM 740, Toronto, Ontario, 460 miles to the northeast. Not bad. Trying to do two things at once here. It seems like the 750 is pretty choppy. That might be where we're at. Yeah, 750 is not coming in.
COVID-19 moves fast, and now you can too by asking your healthcare provider.
Jumped, I think, right to 780.
Right for you. Learn about a treatment option at CCV19.com. This message is sponsored by Pfizer.
At Loretta Row.
So, local station WBBM Chicago.
And neither do we. If you've been hurt in a car wreck after 5 p.m., you don't have to wait until tomorrow to get the help you need now. We have people standing by, ready to take your call.
CFCM.
The most likely outcome always, as soon as it was clear that Russia wasn't going to overrun
back
the
and
place,
forth.
which was in
This is 760.
Secretary of State Tony Blinken, he says, we're still looking at months and months of conflict here.
We can't predict how this is going to play out, when this is
Sounds
going to
better
play
on here.
as best we can assess right now.
So yeah, this is WGR Detroit, Michigan, 760, 270 miles. Couldn't get it unless I went back and forth.
We don't see any signs of that right now.
The new car market may be running off the road.
That's by definition what wars are, and I'll just repeat what I said.
Analysts say it could be a sign
It has in hand what it needs to defend itself.
Ford has its.
So I'm trying to find 770. Let's see if it comes on Skywave. So selectivity can be an issue here. So if the station is too faint like that, you're not going to pick it up. But it's picking up quite a bit as it is.
Wall Street had a big day on hopes that tomorrow's May employment report will show a cooling of the U.S.
But theoretically, or I don't know. It's Pride Month, and I wouldn't want to assume anything. Last cap.
And she has her...
See if it went backwards.
...is now emblazoned with the gay pride colors. Quote, "We are the best United States Air Force. I love it. Diverse background and each member of our civil force. We are committed to making the Air Force a place where all can reach their full potential. Hashtag pride."
So 810. At WGY, Albany, New York, 740 miles. Bit of fading.
The military is where we bomb the living crap out of people.
Perceived, I believe, as a business leader, and he's really picked up a lot of problems with that.
All right, for more now on the race from here on through, let's go to 50 News with Scott Miller. Scott.
Well, it didn't take long. Shortly after the polls closed, Lisa Thompson was declared the victor. You're under.
I could tell by the signal quality that we went backwards. CKLW 800, Windsor, Ontario, 270 miles.
And then it shows a bunch
Back to 810.
flag everywhere, which again,
create basically thwart our human dignity. We are lost. We are desperate. We are.
Jump right to 840 WHAS, Louisville, Kentucky, 300 miles, ground zero and coast to coast in the evenings.
Otherwise, Americans, I think, should wake up and understand. They're
not great, but they're not losing embarrassing games.
So I went back up because I know I missed a station. This is 830 WCCO, Minneapolis, Minnesota, 310 miles to the west.
Rivalry matchup, the Chicago Cubs beat the St. Louis Cardinals 7-5.
And is that it? That's it, right?
That's pretty much it. We've got a couple games going right now. But yeah, it wasn't a huge matchup. The current games, we got the Dodgers up on the Mets 1-0.
You talk about all these instances going on.
A lot of states have done a lot. Florida's done a lot. It's just
Probably close if the Dodgers had a lead in the ninth inning. 1 ball, 1 strike pitch. Yorme takes the breaking ball high. It's 2 balls and 1 strike. Alonso on deck.
Here we go, 880.
Well, not
WCBS.
anymore. The Mets scored 28 runs in their 3 games against Washington. Outscored them 28-5.
New York City, New York, 750 miles. Nice.
In the top of the 6th, 2-1 pitch.
Your excuse to keep them fully paying you from the insurance companies. We stop all that. There's zero risk.
And they've added black and they've added brown. That, by the way, is not the ugliest agglomeration.
Regulations that are being made about the...
It was just a panoply. They threw everything against the wall and demand action.
Here's 890 WLS Chicago. High-pitched whine coming from the camera.
Andrew Pollack was here and he explained what's been done in the state of Florida. Doesn't mean it's perfect. Nothing's perfect.
Find out more at magicwindow.ca. It's not really magic. It's just better, smarter thinking.
For the last couple of years, CRA has been walking pretty softly when it comes to...
CHML 900, Hamilton, Ontario, 430 miles. Not bad.
My name is Ted Michaelis, Floyd Michaelis, licensed insolvency trustee. If you've been putting off dealing with your debts, then I think you may be running out of time. CRA is back to issuing demand letters, freezing bank accounts, and garnishing wages. If you have more debt than you can deal with, give us a call at 310-PLAN, or visit our website at hoyes.com. That's HOYES.com. We can help you develop a plan to deal with your debt.
Do I mean your letter for yard work? Keep 3 meters away from overhead wires. How long is 3 meters?
When we've had so many people dying, we've seen an extreme inequality gap between those that...
A little quicker.
The negative thought pattern by recognizing it when it's happening, telling yourself to stop, and then redirecting your thoughts to something more positive. And that's thought stopping, redirecting your mind, giving
Petition for the Toronto Blue Jays? Well, we'll see. We have heard from 5 major league teams over the last few weeks about bringing this banana ball to their stadium. I don't know if we're going to go there next year, but there are a lot of Canadian teams who have reached out to us, minor league teams, so you never know. Maybe next year we'll expand the tour.
It's great to talk to you both. I'd love to see you again. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. Absolutely. Hope to see you soon. Bill Leroy plays for the Savannah Bananas. Jesse Cole, owner, self-proclaimed ringmaster.
CBW 990, Winnipeg, Manitoba, 675 miles to the northwest.
Georgia. That's all the time we have for the current review on CBC Radio 1. I'm Matt Galloway. Thanks for listening.
This is CBC Radio 1, 990 AM, 89.3 FM in Winnipeg.
Nice. Love it. clear as a bell.
Want your news with depth and clarity? Front Burner with host Jamie Poisson takes a penetrating look at the events shaping Canada and the world. It's your guide to understanding the present and discover what's just around the corner.
Persky and White's success stems from a deeper understanding of our clients.
This should be 1,000 WMVP Chicago.
Industry and their blue-collar upbringing has given them unique ability to personally relate to the hardworking men and women who are suffering from lung cancer and mesothelioma. When choosing a law firm, choose a law firm that treats you like one of its own. If you have lung cancer or mesothelioma, call 1-800-COMPLEX.
Okay, jump to 1020, KDKA, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, 450 miles. Jeez, it passed 1,000. That's surprising.
Technology, request, and Navius, because you deserve the best in endless hot water delivery.
.org.
There's 1,000.
Renowned NFL reporter Albert Weir talks football with Cap and Jake from the Thursday morning 1:35 edition of Old ESPN 1000 ESPN Chicago WMVP.
Yep, WMVP Chicago.
Carlos Ryan's radio station, National Bank State Street Studio. This is WMVP, WSHE HD2 Chicago. A good
church parking lot in Ames. The Story County Sheriff's Department confirms 2 victims and a gunman have been shot and killed at Cornerstone Church. Ames EMS dispatch reported police tried CPR on the 2 victims in the shooter, but it was not successful.
One officer is telling me that all 3 patients are active CPR now.
Jump right to 1040. This is WHO, Des Moines, Iowa, 280 miles to the west.
If the shooter and victims knew each other.
Into a medical appointment. He was serving a life sentence again at this hour. Police say Gonzalo Lopez has been kept. In a primetime address to the nation Thursday night, President Biden pressured Congress to change the nation's gun laws. The president at the White House called for action.
So here's 1030 WBZ, Boston, Massachusetts, 880 miles. It's just amazing. I'm going forward and I'm getting stations from behind. You know, it's still fun. You can still enjoy it. You just got to get used to it. You might have to have a companion radio to know where you're at, digital-wise. But again, for $26, I'm still happy I'm picking up these stations.
Even to be debated or come up for a vote. This hour's weather is brought to you by the Building Center. You can get everything you'll need for your building project.
Not sure.
Already have a plan?
Reporting Nike, ABC's Aaron Katersky. You're listening to ABC News.
I'm Tom Moore. Here's what else you need to know. Governor Mike DeWine has said he will sign into law a bill that will return to teachers in Ohio the right to carry firearms on a school campus if they take 24 hours of lessons, get cleared by the state and their school board. The state's largest teachers union not in favor of this. Jeff Wensing of the Ohio Education Association told 3 News.
So we're 1100 WTAM, Cleveland, Ohio, 345 miles.
Fence and Deck, ChesterfieldFence.com. Tomorrow afternoon, the series continues with a 121st pitch. Marcus Stroman will throw it for the Cubs. He'll be opposed by Miles Michaelis for the Redbirds. 12:25 for the pregame show tomorrow afternoon. My thanks to Matt Pajeski, who's on the other side of the board with us here tonight. Again, 121st pitch tomorrow, 12:25 pregame.
1120 is KMOX.
Baseball, KMOX.
Chesterfield
There you go. St. Louis, Missouri, 275 miles.
Best. If you really want to get a taste of what they can do for you, visit their extensive showroom.
A major investment to keep manufacturing vehicles in the U.S.
6,200 new union jobs, more U.S. manufacturing. The announcement from Ford Blue President Kumar Galhotra.
We are also...
A lot of frequency checking. We probably won't get through the whole band, but that's fine. WRVA 1140, Richmond, Virginia, 665 miles. It's pretty much a primer what this radio can do, even just on the AM band, and it sounds great. Not many birdie tones happening here, which is fantastic.
New job.
It's better than my Sanjin 909 X2.
Facilities offer premium covered and open
Being funny, but yeah, mine had so many birdie tones. Incredible. Okay. I think this is 1160.
Politically incorrect, as that is to say. We have to say, how can we say that
as believers and still have the praise of God and the purposes of God in our hearts.
That's 1160.
I mean, you take a place right now, 750. As you know, in elections a year ago, Southern Sudan became a nation. 4 million primarily Christians. The economy and lifeline is still controlled by an Islamic government in northern
1160 still.
And you won't need a telescope. Mercury, Venus, Mars, Jupiter, and Saturn will all line up for the planet parade in the southeastern sky for the whole month of June. I'm Carmen Roberts. This is Fox News.
This Wham, WHAM 1180, Rochester, New York, 545 miles. This is getting challenging. In the daytime, it's easier. There's not as many stations. 1200 WRTO, Chicago. I go all the way to the top of the band.
With so much darkness in the world, is it all connected? And pointing to the counterfeit, the adversary. So that's what we're going to explore and digging on today. Joined by Therese Piccola, she's a special guest who has graciously agreed to share her account of demonic possession, exorcism, and ultimate.
I don't know if this is SDC, probably WSDZ, St. Louis, Missouri.
Pentecost, the healing balm of our sin-sick souls.
Stations run the show later. We go live 6 to 9 p.m. Eastern Time, 3 to 6 p.m. Pacific Time. I don't talk about it that much. Because it's really, to me, I'm glad to be on the station, so I'm not calling anybody out for not having this live, but it's important when there's a live announcement.
I call this part the graveyard part of the band, between 1200 to 1500. We're going to get to 1500 here.
No more gutter feed for me?
Game number 1.
Man, I'll sign off the gun is not loaded. I can do whatever I want.
Now, nice as all that sounds, that is not the job of the U.S. military. The U.S. military is not an HR department at some...
How did you guys kind of gather yourselves after that third quarter, which has been a struggle spot, to respond the way you did before?
Golden State really did a good job in the third. I mean, they're known for coming out in the third and being very aggressive. And I think that for us, the key was Jalen Brown.
WCKY, Cincinnati, Ohio, 300 miles.
Played with his energy and
rage. They give patriotic servicemen the boot for not taking the
1540 KXEL, Waterloo, Iowa, 210 miles to the west.
Conclusion down the throats of the brave men and women who volunteer to serve and kill the bad guys.
And we just continue to, plug away.
1530 again.
Fourth row on the left, Jacob.
That's what the shooters did. I don't think, with outrage, I hope not.
There we go, 1610, CHHA, Toronto, Ontario. Getting some good music. 460 miles, northeast. Music there, 1630, KCJJ, Iowa City, Iowa, 175 miles, 1,000 watts to the west.
It's a 7-game series for a reason. I think
KCNZ 1650, Waterloo, Iowa, 210 miles, 1,000 watts.
we'll come in, watch at home tomorrow and see where we can get better.
You can only pick yourself. What do you have to think about the comeback? Just
Okay, interesting. The last station here is 2 stations. There's a guy, you can barely hear him talking. He's KBGG, Des Moines, Iowa. 280 miles, and you hear Spanish music. KKLF, Richardson, Texas, which is 790 miles.
I've just been actually upset you for the past 2 weeks.
That's the fun of medium wave. Getting 2 stations on 1 frequency. Alright, or more. Okay, we're done. Yeah, there it is. The XHDATA D-901. Wow, what a challenge. This is so much. Yeah, it's a great radio. I mean, for $26, I can still recommend it, even with that finicky dial. It's, again, traditional DSP. There's better DSP radios. If you want a better one, EP Pro by C-Crane is the best. Another good one, actually, is a CC Solar Observer. That's a DSP radio, and it rocks as well. You know exactly where you're at in the dial. It doesn't do this jumping back and forth thing. But for $26, hey, I can't knock it. I got shortwave that works. I got FM that rocks. It sounds really good on FM, by the way. Excellent reception. Then I got an MP3 player if I want to use it. And I have Bluetooth mode, too, and auxiliary input. Just a lot you get for the package. So hope you enjoyed this video. Give me a big like if you did. 2, if you like XHDATA radios, want to see more, hit subscribe, hit the bell icon, get notified. And 3, comment down below about the D901. Is it for you? Would you pick it up? I would. A little flashlight there. You could tune on. I think you could do the radio too at the same time. There you go. Beautiful. Love it. Alrighty, guys. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in my next video.